Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, confers medals of excellent service and royal recognition on a number of commissioned and non-commissioned officers. The Ministry of Sports Affairs launches Our Achievements, a prize in the sports and youth field. And Brahmi Tourism Forum views touristic potentials and investment opportunities in the governorate. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, confers medals of excellent service and royal recognition on a number of commissioned and non-commissioned officers and personnel at the Ministry of Defense, the Sultan's Armed Forces and the Royal Guard of Oman. The occasion was presided over by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud bin Harib Al Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defense Affairs at Beit Al-Falaj camp, where he pinned medals of the excellent service and royal recognition on them in appreciation for their loyalty in serving their homeland and their dedication in carrying out the sacred national duty. The event took place over 2 days. The minister responsible for Defense Affairs congratulated them of this royal recognition. He also urged them to exert more efforts and serve this dear homeland under the wise leadership of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. The Ministry of Sports Affairs launched Inja Zaytuna, or Our Achievements Award in the field of sports and youth. It came to support and enhance youth achievements in various aspects. The launch ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Shahzad bin Mohammed Al Mardouf As Saadi, Minister of Sports Affairs. The award aims to shed light on sports achievements during the year and activate contact channels between youth and concerned bodies. It also came to highlight the role of youth in the sustainable development. An amount of 174,000 Omani Riyals was allocated for the award. Amid wide official and community participation, Oman Hereditary Blood Disorder Association concluded its activities for the year 2014. A ceremony was held on the occasion under the auspices of Her Highness Sayyida Aliya bint Thuwaini Al Said. 10% of the Sultan's population are carriers of one gene of blood diseases, according to statistics. Thus, the association was established 6 years ago to achieve several health goals in the field. The association focused this year on some strategic goals, including the issue of protocol for the treatment of sickle cell, anemia and thalassemia in cooperation with the Ministry of Health and Sultan Qaboos University as to unify the treatment of patients in all governorates of the Sultanate. During its annual ceremony, the association honored its founders, sponsors and physicians who contributed in activating its activities and scientific researchers in this field. The Ministry of Education honored 50 teachers, administrative personnel and students who contributed in the activities of the Electronic Educational Forum. The event came to highlight efforts exerted to develop the content of the forum, which attracted many workers in the educational field. More than 200,000 members contributed to the success of the forum through active participation. The ceremony included an operator and traditional arts such as Al-Azi. Still to come in our news bulletin. The activities of the second University Theatre Festival for Colleges of Applied Sciences in Salalah are concluded. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Mohammed Al-Salmi, Minister of Endowments and Religious Affairs, met His Excellency Sayyid Nair Hussain Bukhari, Chairman of the Senate Council of Pakistan, and his delegation. During the meeting, they discussed ways of strengthening relations in various fields for serving people of both countries. View aspects of cooperation and ways of strengthening them between the Sultanate and Pakistan were the focus of meeting of His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Amr Al-Markhoon, Minister of Civil Service, with His Excellency Sayyid Nair Hussain Bukhari, Chairman of the Senate Council of Pakistan, and his delegation. They also spoke about organizational structure of the Ministry of Civil Service and legislations organizing civil service sector. After the meeting, the guest and his delegation visited specialized halls, conducting written tests for job applicants, and listened to a briefing on the central employment system. Muscat Securities Market MSM General Index today added 57 points, comprising a rise by 0.90% to close at 6,433 points. The trading value today stood at 10.02 million Omani Riyals, comprising a decline by 65.4% compared to the last session, which stood at 28.9 million Omani Riyals. The report released by MSM pointed out that the market value rose by 0.31% to reach about 14.6 billion Omani Riyals. The report added that the value of shares bought by non-Omani investors reached 2,669,000 Omani Riyals, comprising 26.6%, and the value of shares sold by non-Omani investors reached at 1,976,000 Omani Riyals, comprising 19.7%. The net non-Omani investment rose by 6.9% to 693,000 Omani Riyals. In the Governorate of Al-Brahmi, the Tourism Forum stressed on the importance on investing tourism potentials and investment opportunities in the wilayas of the governorates. The Al-Brahmi Forum witnessed wide audience from all segments of the society and revealed citizens' demands in accelerating the development in the government during the upcoming stage. The three-day forum included various activities, namely students welcoming shows, poetry, and the inauguration of a tourism booklet which narrated touristic and natural concepts in the governorate. The forum also included a work paper about tourism industry in addition to an entertaining trip to Wadi Khamis. An accompanying exhibition showcased various heritage products, touristic services, and traditional food. Mobile Raft Fund in the wilayas of the governorates of Al-Wusta attracted a number of job seekers, entrepreneurs who showed their real desire to start their own project. Raft Fund financed until now 10 qualitative projects in the Governorate of Al-Wusta directed by Omani people. The fund put a work program to visit the wilaya of Duqm, Al-Jazir, Haima and Mahout, where Mobile Fund team work on organizing lectures and direct meeting with people in the society to clarify the fund vision, field of support provided, and the mechanism of benefiting from the aspects of support. The activities of the second University Theatre Festival for Colleges of Applied Sciences in Salalah concluded on Ubar Theatre at the Directorate General of Heritage and Culture in the Governorate of the Far. It was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Saif Al-Mahrouki, Deputy Governor of the Far. The four-day festival is organized by the Ministry of Higher Education with the participation of 8 educational institutions. Tarabut Committee for Social Work in the Wilaya of Salalah organized the second Volunteers Forum. The forum aimed to spread awareness, the importance of voluntary work among the society individuals. His Excellency Sheikh Salim bin Ufaid al-Shanfari, chairman of the Dhofar municipality, presided over the ceremony. The forum, which witnessed a wide participation from volunteers and community, included a short film show on the role of the voluntary teams and association in the field in the Sultanate. At the end, a number of volunteers and teams were honored. Celebration of honoring excellent social specialists in awareness and guidance program was held in the Director General of Education in the Governorate of North Sharqiya. The winners in Facts for Life competition and some schools were also honored at the Sultanate's level. The ceremony included presenting some experience of a social specialist in the schools. At the end, the excellent employees were honored. Now for the general weather forecast. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning. Along the Governorate of Brahmi, Dhahira, South Sharqiya and Worcester, winds will be northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be moderate to rough along the western coast of the Governorate of Musandam and Sea of Oman with a maximum wave height of 2.5 meters. Along the rest of the coast, it will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, confers medals of excellent service and royal recognition on a number of commissioned and non-commissioned officers. The Ministry of Sports Affairs launches Our Achievements Prize in the sports and youth fields. And Brahmi Tourism Forum views touristic potentials and investment opportunities in the Governorate. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night.